Page number 58, ninth lesson, heat. On the textbook page number 58, you can see some examples of various events. The first example shows you a burner with boiling milk and a cooker. Second one, a boy is sick with a thermometer placed in his mouth, showing the temperature of the body. Next one, third example, a glass with some ice cubes filled into it. Fourth example is people are on campfire, right? There are three people with a campfire. And last example is one buffalo is in the water, lake water. Out of all these examples, we can realize that there is presence of heat. In a campfire, there is heat released through the fire. There is heat by the burner or the stove or the gas, which is released out of the boiling milk as well as from the cooker. A boy is unwell. He is facing from fever. So therefore the thermometer shows the reading, the measurement of temperature. So that fever is also an example of heat. Cow is feeling hot. Therefore, to maintain its body temperature, the buffalo or the cow is in the lake water, is present in the lake water. Finally, the last example we have is a glass filled with ice cubes. What do we feel in this? There are formation of droplets to the outer side of the glass. Why does this happen? Since the inner side of the glass consists of very low temperature and the outer side of the glass consists of normal temperature, that is the temperature in the surrounding. To adjust that, to bring it into balance, the cold temperature gets adjusted, get balanced with the normal temperature, which get balanced when the droplets are formed to the outer surface of the glass. So these all examples explain us heat. What exactly is heat now? We experience heat when you are standing in the sunlight, right? If we stand in the sunlight, we experience heat. If you take 3 to 4 glasses of water in a small container and you keep it on the gas stove, you light the gas stove. After 10 minutes, if you just touch the water, what do you feel? You feel the water is hot. So there is presence of heat in objects. Therefore, we feel the object to be hot. Like the electricity flows through the good conductors of electricity, heat also travels through the good conductors of heat. I'll give you one example of this. You must have seen people roadside selling the tea. There are tea stalls to the roadside. What do the people do for the spoon by which they stir hot tea? They tie a piece of cloth at the part of the spoon which they hold. Yes, for what is that? It is to support the skin of their palm. Why do we require to support the skin of our palm? Since the container is of aluminium or steel, the spoon also is of aluminium or steel, which are good conductors of heat. If you keep the spoon dipped into the tea which is kept on the gas or the stove, the heat starts traveling from the spoon also. At one end of the spoon, the heat is given and the heat starts passing through the spoon till the last end, another end. The second end of the spoon, heat will travel. And if we hold that second end of the spoon, what will happen? Our hands will burn. So that is why the piece of cloth is tied to the second end of the spoon which we hold it by. That is one example of heat passing through the good conductors of heat. There is change in the states of matter due to heat. When heat is provided to solid state, it forms into liquid state. When heat is provided to the liquid state, it forms into gaseous state. So that is because of only heat, the state of matter changes. Let's understand now how does heat travel. For the heat to travel, it always travels from the higher temperature to the lower temperature. So if we have an object, suppose hot milk, and you keep that hot milk container in one place, you check it after 30 minutes, you will observe that the hot milk turns into normal temperature. Why does it happen? It happens because the temperature which is present around it, in the surrounding, in its environment, gets balanced with the container temperature. Okay, so whatever temperature is present around the container, that same temperature the container will become. The heat from the container is gained by the surrounding, the environment. As the container is hot, it will try to attract the opposite component, that is coolness. Yes, so the opposite component of heat is coolness. So it will try to attract the coolness which is present in the surrounding. So hot object becomes cool. Thank you.